There is your last match, top fragger, and the foo. Got the... and Sharish loads in, also with the foo. We got some foos for days. Alright, so now let me go ahead and get that off of there. Let me get that up there, that off of there. There. Oh, guys. 6 seconds. Let's go ahead and put that map screen up there. Here we go. Headed into our Miramar match. Match number 2 of the Unholy $100 birthday bash. We're coming in from that northern edge of Terramunda. Going across the top of water treatment. Hacienda del Patron and the farms just to the eastern edge of Pachinki, between Chumacera and Los Leon, and dumping off right in that Partona area. So if we have AFKs, they are going to be chicky nuggies right there on that Partona edge. So what is Luxury doing? That was an interesting graphic right there. Alright, so they did jump with another team, the Gujarat Lions. I see them right on down on that other side. So let's see what's going on with this, because we've got all sorts of chaos going. We got quite the weather front going over the top of Hacienda del Patron, San Martin area. So we'll have to keep an eye on what is happening. Looks like we're going to have a crazy fight over at that Hacienda. I already see a couple teams over there. We do have the Golden Eagles and a right on over here. Not only with Get Up 10, but we also have Team 20 over here. Brick by brick. You can see brick by brick right on that edge over there. But we've got Shu Young, Fear. We got Sokka and Chucky. Chucky, where's Chucky? Chucky. Chucking them nades. So let's go. Let's see what's going to happen. He does have 2 snipers. He's got the luck of me. That is something that I would pick up. So we are Zenith also in a fight with Burn. Oh, Sokka. Now there goes 22 as they come on down. Chucky with that spam though. He's doing it. Spamming that. Oh, right up behind you. And so now there goes Get Up 10 out to the... Oh, look at that. Rain Esports. Rain Esports just took out to be announced. Hooks up to 2 eliminations. And I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, Ghosty. I am sorry, Sharish and the boys, that I missed that. But you guys got to start taking numbers. I can't be in 12 places at once. And I didn't see you guys right on top of each other. Alright, so now let's get on over to Wranglers of Zenith. They were also in a fight. They are over here, not too far away from Team 8, Burn in Silence. And I only see a duo from Burn in Silence. I did see Dusku getting that knockover onto one of them, but it does look like they are back up onto their feet. Dusku coming up and around over here by Talia, I think that's the name. So now let's see what's going on. Just able to get out of there. Somebody had some shawarma for lunch that was delivered. Blaze getting taken down. So we Wranglers of Zenith down to just the duo, and they still have Burn in Silence coming up and around. Went to sleep. I can read your name. Alright, so now we also have another team getting kind of close. Luxury. The last match. Top fragger coming up and through, trying to get some of this third party is able to find Dustin right on out of that. Does get, oh, he's got him down to 1 HP, but he's got to reload, and he's got 1, oh, he was down to, oh, just 12 ammo left, 8 ammo left, but he did get the 2 knocks, I believe. But hello everyone, and happy Thursday night. You know I love it, guys. You know I love it. We are with Unholy. the Thursday night cash scrims, and we've got a packed house for you guys. There's still loading on in, but we'll go through the slots. Have to shout out Unholy as well, because the Discord server, LGOP, and the insanely marvelous, I'm gonna say marvelous tonight, staff over at the Unholy Discord server. They are sponsoring tonight's UC giveaway. They want to shout out some love for Valentine's coming up, so all you gotta do is type love with a heart in my comment section and you can get on tonight's wheel of names. Now let's get through these sweaty slots. In slot 3, almost there. Slot 4, extra 4s. Slot 5, Starry, I see you. Slot 5, Parasite. Slot 6, Urza Esports. Hello, my mutant grape. Slot 7 are the chefs. Slot 8, Sin International. Slot 9, Wranglers of Zenith. Slot 10, Thunder Beast. Slot 11, Made in Nepal. I see you, French fries. Slot 12, Team Entity. ASOP. Hello, Hope. Alright, 13, Get Up. 10, Sucker. I see you. Slot 14, Mad Esports. 15, Extreme Slayers Havoc. Whoa, I see you too. 16, Shim or Zim. I'm not exactly sure how they pronounce it. SG. 17, also a name I'm not exactly sure how to pronounce, but for Valet Esports, we're gonna go with that. 18, Alpha 4 Legend. 19, Team Seal. 20, the Tiny Warriors with some big guns. 21, the Invincible Zombies. 22, the Golden Eagles. MA. Ooh, we got a 4 sexy frog problem in there with shoo. 23, the Infinity Reapers. Alone 90, and 24, the Rest in Peace Academy. You just saw they hit start. We're getting ready to head into tonight's first match. Erangel, we do have someone in a slot 1 though. Hopefully they'll catch that before they start it. Here's another one. Deep, get in your seat. Get in your seat. Look at these guys. They're making sure that we don't start on time. Hopefully we won't have anybody in slot 1 when we get on in there. Alright, let's go. Dweezy, hello. Oh, Dweezy, big fan. I see you in your seat. Hello, Butch Kaz. Hello, big fan. Welcome in. Dweezy with the number 1. Hey, Queenie. Hello, Dweezy. Hello. Murdram, 3rd. I like it. Don't forget to get the love in the chat, guys. Get some love in the chat. All you gotta do is type LOVE and put a heart. And that's all you gotta do to get into tonight's Wheel of Nib. Well, get your screenshot over to the Discord server. That helps. Alright, guys. Let's get over onto the map screen. And there you go. Let me get that off there because you know it bugs me. Just because it bugs me. Alright, so we'll just go with almost there. I'm guessing Peachy will be in the chat pretty soon screaming out for almost there. Alright, let's go. Am I missing anything? I think I'm... Oh. Oh, no worries. No worries. Alright, we are going, guys. Let's see where we're headed now. Tonight's first flight path, we're coming in from just above. There they go. I like to see all the love in the chat, guys. There it is. Mohammed. Hello, welcome, Mohammed. Type in some love, Mohammed. And you too, Simplest. Hello. We're coming in above Stauber, going across Yasnaya, going across the OP dip. Farm and military base out to the other end of military base island. Our AFK should be swimming with the fishes. Fishy. And it does look like almost there is going with the tiny warriors down to Yasnaya, but I see some teams up there in Stauber. They may already be in a fight. Let's see what's going on. We got the Invincible Zombies right over here with Team 9, the Wranglers of Zenith. So we might have a fight up here in Kameshki as well. It looks like the almost there, and the tiny warriors are kind of separated, but we got quite a bit going on over here towards the school area. So yeah, I saw this over here. Let's see what's going on. Ooh, there's the first one out for Shim SG or Zyme. I'm not sure, but they're right over here with, I think this is Team 4. Yes, Zeus, and almost there is not that far away as well. So let's see. Zeus was the one that got that. Starry's team already is getting some eliminations. Oh, they're over here on the other side as well, getting another elimination as well. I think that might have been from Shim as well. Nope, the other two are right there. So let's scroll on out because we're missing some fights going on over here. Havoc! What are you doing over here, Havoc? What are you doing over here? Who are you with? Sin International and Get Up 10. Ooh. We got somebody over here getting some points. Getting some points. Hello, Crusher. Yes, get that love in the chat. Bob. Get Up 10. Bob. Who is Bob? Where is Bob over here? I see you, Bob. So we got all sorts of fights. Let me go ahead, and I think you guys have seen enough of that map. We're going pretty central. Looks like we might have some fights going on with Parasite down here as well. I think let's see, Team 11, Team Entity, Frag 911. Yeah, he's calling 911. He's got some issues on him. We'll stay here for just a second. Starry getting another elimination. Where are you, Starry? I think you were over here somewhere. Oh, let's go over to the school apartments, find out what's going on. Para 6-4. I see you. There it is. LEG, make sure you get Mohammed. Please get his name on the wheel of names as well so that he might win some free UC. Alright, so let's see what else is going on. We have Team Seal. I think Team Seal, nope, Team Seal's not over here. I'm not sure which team this is. 17. For Valet. Ooh, the abuser abusing that helmet, let me tell you. Alright, so let's see what else is happening. We got so much happening, guys, I don't even know where to start. Look at Frag 911. He is a candle down in that little right-hand corner. Alright, so it looks like Sin International trying to get away from the Infinity Reapers. Para 6-4. Let's see what's going on. Oh, Frag went down over there. So let's see what else is happening with the rest of the map. We got a lot of fights going on, guys. Let me check in on Starry. There's some love from Simplest. Yes, happy anniversary. Happy Valentine's Day, guys. Happy Valentine's Day. Alright, so we got Thunder Beast up here and a Parasite not too far away, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. Starry! I'm so sorry, Starry. Alright, so we do have almost there coming right up and in. Let's check in on what these guys are doing. I think 7 but 11. Wolf got you right in the head, 7-11. So let's see what's going on over here. I think Wolf did manage to get the rest of them out. I'm sorry, Starry. Alright, so let's see what else is happening. We do have the Extreme Slayers pretty close over here. Fragger Obese! There's some more love in the chat. I'm liking this word. Alright, the Invincible Zombies are down to just a solo over here. He does have... Oh, he's got 4 ammo left in that pump shotty. Gonna come out and around. There's 3 left, 2 left. Woo! There. He does get a knockover on a rush, but he's only has 1 left, and he's only has 8 ammo left in his, oh, he got him! He is out of ammo, and now he's just trying to get this, and oh, here they come right up and in. They'll be able to get Rish picked back up. The Wranglers of Zenith did lose 1, but what a fight. Alright, let's see what else is going on over here in Rozhok. Let me go ahead and get that map back up there. Give you guys an idea where your teams may be, and I'll switch over when the fights start to slow on down. We got Team Seal. Let's see what's going on. It looks like Prince is trying to push right up and in. Oh, ooh, he's on fire and knocked. But I think that might be it for Burn and Silence. I did not see which team Burn and Silence was on. LAGOP. Hello, gorgeous. Will you get mine and Mohammed screenshots for the wheel of names, please? Oh, please. Alright, let's go. I think we have a quiet moment, so let's go ahead and put that up there. I think you guys have everybody in there. We do have one down on military base, so I'm going to just kind of scroll it up just a little bit, give you guys an idea of what's going on. But I feel like Maid Nepal are coming up over here. I'm not sure which team that is. Oh no, McChicken! Are you even in here? No, McChicken. McChicken's over here with McFrench fries, or McFrench fry. Entity Deep. Everybody's AFK, so is Entity Deep also AFK or just French fries? I think just French fries is AFK. But we do have McChicken up at the top, and he's keeping an eye over on the Thunder Beast. Let's see what's going on with a Thunder Beast. Hello, Mafia. Where's my Hitman? There he is. Hello, Hitman. Alright, so, ooh, we got another fight with the Tinies right on over here. Let's see if we can get over there before this fight is done. So, the Tiny Warriors. The Tiny Warriors are down to just Tiny Jet. Tiny Jet trying to get on out of there. Woo! He's in a hurry, guys. He is in a hurry. He doesn't even care if there's trees in his way. Uh-oh. We got a fight with Get Up 10. Let's see what's going on over here with Get Up 10 and the Golden Eagles NA. Ooh, the Golden Eagles NA coming right up and in. Do easy. Are these 3 from you guys? Oh, shoo shoo. Need to kick his butt, guys. Kick it. Kick his butt. Kick his butt. Alright, so let's see what else is going on. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and put that map screen up there, guys. And I'll go ahead and scroll on in just a little bit. Like the stream before I switch it up again on screenshots. Ooh, she get mad at you guys. She get mad. Don't make the spicy elegy mad. The gorgeous LGOP. Don't we have somebody? Yeah, we got somebody way down on military base. There you go. I think we got everybody. We don't have anybody up further to the north, so I'm going to go ahead and... Nope, I got to pull it out just a little bit more. Soon we'll be able to get it on in there. I'm sorry, guys. I did not mean to leave that up. Shoo Young! Who did you come up into? Let's see what's going on over here. And they're going to be able to get that out. That was the Infinity Reapers? No, the Infinity Reapers are now in a fight, guys. I'm sorry. I'm doing too many things at the same time. Let's see what is going on with the Infinity Reapers, because I did see one of them knocked. 90 is knocked. And they do have somebody else knocked over here. Let me check in on Nehan. Doesn't it sound like a superhero name? Nehan. Alright, they are right across the street from Rish. Let's see, the Wranglers of Zenith. And now the Wranglers of Zenith are down to just Tala. So get on over there, get them in that buggy and get out of there. Oh, so much for that. Alright, it's time to leave. Let me check in on what else is happening. This buggy has seen better days. Yes, fill that chat full of love, guys. Fill it full of love. Alright. Happy Valentine's Day, guys. We're getting close. So let's see what else is happening. Let me check in on Alpha 4 Legend. Who are you playing for? That is Team 18 Alpha 4 Legend coming right up over here onto Almost There. And I think he knows that Almost There 7, but 11 is right behind that shack. Alright, McChicken going out to the play zone. So let's go. Hello, Spidey. It's been a while since I've seen you. How are you, Spidey? You doing alright? Go ahead and scroll this on in just a little bit, give you guys a little better idea of what's happening. Alright, so Almost There is getting some knocks. ICT jumping on out, trying to get those shots over onto Almost There. But we also have Team Seal coming up right behind. So now, look at this. We got G9 over there on that back side, trying to get those shots. And we also have Team Seal coming up on the backside behind Almost There. So, hello, Spidey. Hello, Spidey. Are you in here tonight? I'll have to look for you. Alright, so it looks like they're going to go ahead and move on out. But it does look over here like Almost There is getting pulled up on by a couple of teams. I see the Extreme Slayers right over here with Team Seal as well. So now we got some chaos going on. 7 but 11 doing a lot of fancy driving over here. So let's get on over to the Extreme Slayers. La Padria. Let's see what you are doing up here. Looks like we did Rip 7. Alright, so Rip 7. RIP, he might. Alright, let's go, guys. Let's go. It looks like La Padria is going to come right up and in onto Almost There. Look at this. Ooh, slam that door on the nade. The nade was on the wrong side of the door. I thought he closed that just in time. Almost There, still right on top of this. So now, let's go. Let's check in on the tryout over here. See what the tryout's up to. He's trying to get Seal picked back up. And we do have Chosen K's keeping the eye out, making sure that Almost There does not come across that street. So he's got some smoke, and it looks like he knows where this vehicle might come out from. But we do have Wolf up in that Witcher Tower, and it looks like his team is back up onto their feet, coming on down and in. So let's go. I think our zone is getting ready to pop. Let me get that back up there. Look at all the love in the chat. Oh, the love is strong. Alright, there we go. So we're going over to that farm shelter OP dip area. There you go. Just to the east of Potato Hill. Give you an idea of where your teams are coming in. That eastern edge of zone is going to be very difficult for these teams to push into, because most of the teams that are already in on this eastern side are already in their compounds. So I think let's check in on what's happening over here with Team 22, the Golden Eagles NA, and I did see him right on top of another team. Let's check in on the Infinity Reapers. 7 but 11, trying to get on the screen and stay on the screen. Let's see, where is 7 but 11? Let's go. I'm not exactly sure. I do see Tiny Warriors and might have some issues right up in here. Let's see what Jat's going to do, as we got a Team 17 coming right up and around. That is the for Valet Esports, and I might be saying it wrong, guys, but most likely I am. You guys know I do not speak English. I don't speak any language except jibber jabber. Let's check in on Urza Esports. No, my mutant grape. What are you doing? What are you doing? You checking for mice droppings? Let's see, what is Lofty doing? I think he might be trying to get on over to pick him back up, but we do have Mad Esports up there just on the other side. Oh, there goes one. Almost there. Still on a hunt. They are still hunting people. Almost there. Really coming in aggressive at the moment. We got 8 eliminations. 2 of the team members have 3 eliminations each, and they're just coming on through this lobby. But they do have the Golden Eagles NA coming up behind them, and they do have Team Seal across from them. Urza Esports, we know, are down in the shelter. So there we go. Let's see. I think that's most everyone. We'll stay here for just a second to find out what happens as they are coming on in. We are in stage 3, so they still have time to be out. Like, Jad is still way up to that north side by Mansion up in heaven. So let me go ahead and put that back up there. Give you an idea where everyone is. I think I can get everybody on the screen mostly. There you go. And I think chat just went out. I missed what happened to chat. There you go. I'm really mad. I'm not sure what you're mad about, LAG. Too late. Too late what? What happened to LAGOP? Alright, so it looks like Urza's still getting some eliminations. Let me go ahead and find out where Urza is. I do see that we've got Taryn coming right up in it. Tourniquet. I don't know where I got Darren. You guys know I can't read. I can't read. And he is right here on top of Wiz. Wiz, oh, look at this. Wiz is right below him. Wiz, he's getting all that extra information. And here they come right up and around on that side. So we are again shuffling over to that western side. And if you look at that eastern side, all of these zone sweepers are gonna be busy. Let me check in on the problem over here, because he's coming right up and over the top of Urza. And now he's gonna be running right into Team 17 coming in from the zone. The 4 Valet. Look at this. On that seat swap, the problemo, there it goes. Too late, LAG, too late for what? You haven't told me. Tourniquet does go down, but they should be able to get him picked back up. Alright, guys, we also have an issue over here with the Infinity Reapers Nighty going down, and we are fighting Thunder Beast, Antho on that seat swap. Ooh, Antho going down to Nehan. Nehan able to get that spray out, getting Mafia down to about half health. Let's check in on Mafia's there, coming right up and in onto him. He does have the S12 all set and ready. Jumping off that balcony. Ooh, almost spraying him right on out. And who came up and around and is now just down to the Hitman. Hitman with that DBS trying to get those shots right on over. Oh! And gets taken down by the Infinity Reapers. Alright, you got my mutant grape again. Chill room! Hello, chill room. Hello, welcome. And let's go up on over to what is happening with the Golden Eagles NA. I think they are down here trying to put the squeeze play onto Urza Esports. They do have Mad Esports off in the background trying to get those shots. Does get the abuser down to about half health. Ooh! What a shot by Turney Kane. What would you expect from an arena player? Alright, so let's go ahead and fix this map a little bit. And problems, still making problems over here. Let's go on and check in on what problem is doing. Problem is up to 5 eliminations. So now, problem causing problems everywhere. And Team 8 now getting them all pulling right up and in on them. Sin International going out to Turney K. Turney K now up to 3 eliminations. It does look like we've got a solo over here getting pulled up on by Almost There, coming right on past. And Chosen playing for Team Seal. Ooh! What a shot on the roll for that S12, and he gets G9 with the S12. The flick plays right around the edge of the shack, and now here comes the rest. Almost There. He's gonna go ahead and throw that molly. Gonna use this angle to try to get on out. Oh, but Wiz coming up and through. They should be able to get their teammates picked back up. We're down to the top 6 teams, and now we got some fights over here between the Infinity Reapers. Oh, Trippy almost got out of that nade. Simmer coming right on through. Going over the top. I hope the last Team Entity able to get that finish. And now Wolf hopping that out, trying to get the spray as the Golden Eagles NA coming up and around, trying to get the shots, trying to get the runovers, and there they go. So now we are down to the top 3 teams. We have Team Entity, the Golden Eagles NA just finishing off Almost There. And then we've got Alpha 4 Legend coming right up and in. But as you can see, it looks like we've got Team Entity coming up onto the Golden Eagles NA. Nexus OP coming right up and in. Ace OP does get sprayed out of that. And so now Nexus coming up and around trying to get the angles over onto his team. Let's see if we can come up and get some of the sky view, guys. Let's see what's happening up on the top, just to the east of Potato Hill. We are down to the Soul Survivors of Alpha 4 Legends. So now we got a side-by-side going on over here. And we are down to just 20 HP. Team Entity finishing that off. Team Entity coming in first with 8 eliminations. Alpha 4 Legend coming in second with 3 eliminations. And the Golden Eagles NA, they were so hot this match, coming in with 16 eliminations. G top 3. Here are the rest of your scores: 4 through 6, 7 through 9, 10 through 12, 13 through 15, 16 through 18, 19 through 21. Going all out for Sexy Frogs Problem. Boy, was he making a problem for these teams. 5 eliminations, 734 damage. We'll be jumping with Problem when we come right back. We should have some live scores too. Headed into match 2 of the Unholy Thursday night Cash Scrims. I'll be right back. Here comes the rest of Burn in Silence coming right up and over. He's going to go ahead and try to get those tire squishes. And he misses the tire squish on the second one. And the Gujarat Lion, I think, is the one that came right up and in and is able to get another one. How are you doing over here? What is going on with the rest of your team? And the Viper getting taken out by Burning Silence. Burning Silence is now getting shot at from Luxury. No, it's not Luxury. I'm not sure who I saw. at the top of this, but we still have teams coming up and around. You can see we do have 2 or 3 knocked players over here. There goes Luxury taking out. Luxury was the last match top fragger. Now down and out. We've got Raj right on over here getting went to sleep. Oh, went to sleep. See, the Gujarat Lions are around here. I just can't seem to find them. There we go. Derville, you and your team over here getting some of those shots straight across. And Shub right out. 3. He stole 3 of them from this third party fight. So now he does get 3 eliminations, a couple over onto Burn in Silence and also onto the Fearless 4. The Fearless 4 down to just a duo. And I'm not sure how many are left from Burn in Silence now. Where did they even go? I think they may be all gone. So headed on over to Rondo. Let's head on down to the birthday boy. Here he is. Give him some birthday love. Happy birthday, Star, right here on your screen. Coming right up and in onto the Infinity Reapers. Coming right on through that pre-fire. Now let's see what's gonna happen as we got the Infinity Reapers right upstairs. It is Jack Lord trying to hold all of them off. And Starry, the star of the show tonight, comes in clutch for us with 2 eliminations and a revive. And a res, and I think I see a fight right here. Let's see what's happening. We got Team 21 Nexus Alliance right here with almost there, all set up right in these grays, as we do have the Nexus Alliance coming up and in onto this push. So let me go ahead and get this map up here because it's a little quiet at the moment. We're going to switch on over to almost there and check in on what they are doing. And get that off there. That is so sticky. Alright, Wolf getting ready to throw that nade up and over, but he does not know where Chima went. Chima right there behind those haystacks. Now, Wolf, he is waiting for you. Wolf in sheep's clothing. He is going to find you. And the rest of the team looks like he does have Wiz out and around trying to drive. He may be able to see Shima in this background. And Chima right there. Oh, I don't think he sees Chima. I think they both know that he is out there. 11 jumping on down. Oh, 11. No, 11 gets found. And I think Chima might have been the one that knocked him. But we should be able to get Chima picked back up. And Wolf was able to hold off the push by that. Alright, guys. Let's see what else is happening with the rest of this. I think I can go ahead and put this map screen up there for you guys, give you an idea where everyone is. We do have a team, the Fearless 4 went all the way up to La Cabarilla. We've got Rain Esports happily chomping on the loot over here in El Pozo. We also have the Golden Fire down in Via Del Mar, and it looks like Thunder Beast coming up and through. Thunder Beast is gonna end up right on top of Underrated. They're gonna be right there in a fight, but it looks like Shu Young right over here is coming up into this fight for the Golden Eagles NA right over here by Brick by Brick. And we also see Team Entity over here. And oh, I think Fear just got an elimination over here. Ooh, Fear getting out of there just in the nick of time. Oh no, it was not the nick of time. I'm sorry, Fear. I spoke too soon. We do have Shu across the way, and you guys gotta tell me how to say this name. Alright, so now let's see what else. We are still stuck between the two teams over here. We still have brick by brick right behind the Golden Eagles NA. The Golden Eagles NA down to just a duo now, but we also have Team Entity right up and over here. Nexus OP, where are you? Nexus OP, calling Nexus OP. Alright, so now let's see what else is happening all across the world. It looks like now's a good time to put that map screen back up there just in time. We still have 16 players in the, or 16 teams in this, so it looks like they are all pretty separated, just finding their little spots in the zone. And it looks like Thunder Beast. Thunder Beast just wrapped around. They're going to go up on through. Porta Paricio completely missing the golden player and underrated. But underrated now may run right up and in onto... Was that almost there? I believe. Almost there, yes. Oh, get off! 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 You know, when you click something and it double clicks, it's really annoying. It's really annoying. Alright, so happy birthday, Starry. This is our birthday hero of the momento. And I think they completely missed Almost There. Almost There went to the west and they went over to the east, and Almost There is going to come up right over here into all of this chaos. So we do have a bunch of chaos as we've got Urza coming up and around right on top of Brick by Brick. And we got some Koo Boys, ooh, Koo Boys right here in the sight lines. Oh, look at that, Urza coming right down on each and every side. And here comes my most favoriteest Mutant Grape right up and into all of this. Let's see what he's gonna do as he comes. Oh, does he? Do you hear him right behind you? He's able to get the knock on the one. You can hear him right in there behind you, and he does get taken down by Zeus. So Zeus is able to find one, and they are still coming up and in. Zayn coming up and around that other side. But now here comes the Golden Eagles NA and Rage Bait. So Urza still has to go ahead and heal up really quickly, because look at your mini. Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Unholy Thursday Night Cash Scrims. Don't forget, Unholy... Sorry, I was reading. You guys know I cannot read and talk at the same time. Don't forget, Unholy is sponsoring tonight's UC giveaway. Spread some love for Valentine's Day in the chat. LG wants some love. Shout it out. So shout out the love with a heart if you can. Get your screenshot, get over to the Unholy Discord server, and when you get your name on the wheel of names. So I don't have the scores just yet. I keep checking, but I'm sure we'll have scores for the second match. We are for the end of the second match, beginning of the third. We are headed into tonight's second match of the Unholy Thursday Night Cash Scrims. We're headed into Miramar. We still have Rondo and another Erangel to watch these sweaty teams fight it on out for tonight's cash prize. Alright, let's go. Let's see what's going on. It looks like we're missing one from Mad Esports, missing one from Alpha 4 Legend, missing one from Team Seal, Tiny Warriors. Ooh, all of 21, the Invincible Zombies are missing. There's The Problem right there, the last match top fragger, playing for the Golden Eagles NA. Problem. Nehan. Alright, let's go. Please, guys, if you can remember, hit the like for these teams, these players, for the Unholy Discord server and me. The like helps get us out there further so people can watch these teams, these players, give us all a little bit of extra extra push into that algorithm that YouTube likes to hide us in, so it would really be appreciated. All right, looks like they push start, and here we go. As I said, we're going to be jumping with the 4 sexy frogs. The problem, 5 eliminations, 734 damage. So he is playing tonight with the Golden Eagles NA. Good luck to everyone. Well, thank you, children. Chile. I don't think you need to read all those, so let me get that up there. Yeah, you don't need to read my messages. I don't think so. All right, let's find the Golden Eagles NA. The problem, he's on that screen. Let me get him over here on this screen. Give him the extra screen time love. There we go. And that's some blue spiky hair. Is that a crown, or is that a rhino head with all sorts of extra sprouts? Chile. Have you ever eaten at a Chili's, children? It's yummy. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Alright, guys, 6 seconds. Let's go ahead and put that map screen up there. There we go. Let me get that off there. I don't think you can see it, but it bugs me. And we're coming in from Via de Mar down in that southwest corner, headed over the top of Las Leon, and out dumping any of the chicken nuggets off there in that armpit area. So any AFK should be on land over in that armpit area. So we'll see who's over there. I think it's Alpha 4 Legend that usually takes the most advantage of the AFKs, so we'll see if they do it again. Alright, it looks like we do have 2 teams headed over towards Via Del Mar. So we got Team 19 over here, Team Seal, right along with Sin International, and looks like Golden Eagles NA are going to their normal Chumacera drop spot, but they do have a team with them. The team is Team 17, the 4 Valet Esports, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. And we've got a lot of teams going to the south side. We've got Thunder Beast headed down to Partona with a team. I think that's Team 7. Yes, the Chefs are headed on down there. We do have the Tiny Warriors getting all surrounded by Team 16, Shim SG. So, and then over at the truck stop area, we might have some fights going on over there. I don't see any AFKs just yet, so all the players should be in here. Sin International already in that fight. Let's see, I think that was... Where was that? I don't even remember where they were now. Team Seal, though. Chosen coming right up and in over here on Sin International. So now Prince has been knocked, and we're trying to get the tryout. Let's get the tryout over here. As here comes Team 8. Sin International. Seal trying to get those shots up and over the top of that balcony. And now let me go ahead and get that off of there. Let's get into the action. We have Thunder Beast in that fight down. Woohoo! Wanted does get knocked. We do lose Prince and all that, but they're coming out of Via Del Mar with 4 eliminations. So now let's get on over to Partona, because I think I saw a knock over here. Oh, we got a knock over here for the Tiny Warriors. Let's check in on the Tiny Warriors. Let's see what's going on. Tire has been down and out. Where is Star? Star got the heel off. Let's get back on over to Tire. Find out what's going on. Trying to get in here right behind the shop. As here comes Team 16 coming right up and in. Shim Ace Zoom, I think is what that. Oh, Is that Zoomy? Hello, Zoomy. Golden Eagles. What are you guys doing? Golden Eagles NA. I do see you guys having some issues with your malice over here. Hitman is the last one still standing as the chefs are coming up and around the corner. Hitman able to get one. Oh, but who is that? I think that was Zendry. No, it was not. It looked like it's a one for all. What'd that say? I cannot see what it said. One day was able to finish that. Alright, so now let's see what else is going on. I think we can go ahead and put that map screen right back up there. Give you guys an idea of where your teams are. We still have 18 teams in this, so let's go ahead and I see almost there and Mad Esports getting pretty close to each other, so we might have a fight on down there. There they are. So I found them again. And Shu Young. Up to 3 eliminations. And Zendry, I saw that. If you want to press charges, I saw that. Alright, guys. Let's see what else is going on. I feel like we're going to have a fight right on over here. Let's head on over to Team 11. Made in Nepal. All 4 of them are in this now. Welcome, everyone. Welcome on in. McFrench fry. Too high French fries. Is that why you're chasing the McChicken and the French fry? Alright, so let's see. The Infinity Reapers were not that far away. Taking those shots at Ace. Zoom up in the glider. Too high, taking those shots. So I think Zoom, is this you? Is this my Zoomy? So let's go on over, find out what happened with Zoom and his glider. I don't think his glider was doing all that much for him, to be honest. And I think he's on foot now. He's running it. Alright, what else is going on, guys? If you have a team you want to check in on, just let me know. And it does look like we do have the teams coming up right behind them, so we might have a fight over here as the Infinity Reapers, or Made in Nepal, I'm sorry, are still coming up with the Infinity Reapers not too far away from all of this as well. So here comes it. Oh, too high. Your head was too high there. Let's see what's going on with Frag 911. Frag 911 did not like the sounds of all that. He's going to just go ahead and reposition right over the top of those crates. Love Imran. Hello, Imran. Alright, so let's see. What else can I show you? I feel like we might have a fight right here. Let's get on over to Team 9. The Wranglers of Zenith coming right up and in onto almost there. League almost driving right into Wiz. Ooh, that nade hurt. Got him down to about half health. He is trying to get this heal off. He's only got band-aids, guys, and no throwables, so he's going to have some issues if they come right up and over. But you can see the rest of the Wranglers of Zenith are trying to cover him right behind him. You can see that, but we also have the spread out of almost there coming on top of them as well. So we'll have to see if Lee can get on out of there. I think 7 but 11's getting ready to go up and around, but he might run right into Talia. So Talia over on this off angle over here, keeping an eye on all of that. Ooh, Talia knows that G9 is right there now. And 7 but 11 is still coming up behind Talia. So, oh, 7 but 11 came right up behind him. Alright, so let's see. What kind of angle you still have? Still have the Wranglers of Zenith right across. Is almost there. Still trying to get those angles. And here they come right up and through onto Team 9, which are the Wranglers of Zenith. We did see the Wranglers of Zenith trying to get out of the way of all this, but 7 but 11 does not want to let them get away. 7 but 11 still coming right up in. The Wranglers of Zenith having some issues over here. And there goes the Wranglers of Zenith. I couldn't click on them fast enough. G9 getting 2 of those eliminations. And now we have a fight between the Extreme Slayers and Parasite. Where is this? Where are the Extreme Slayers? Where'd they go? Oh, way up here. So let's see. Is this the Extreme Slayers? Team 4? No, this is the Extra 4s. Where are they? Oh, there they are. There they are. I thought I saw them over here. I just didn't have the right ones. And Sleepy right on over here. But let's check in on Parasite. Find out what is going on. And there goes Parasite. I couldn't get over to him fast enough. Havoc so hot he be flaming. He on fire. So now it looks like Havoc got 3 of those eliminations. And Rip 7 still in this. So let's go ahead and check in on the rest of it. I'm going to go ahead and put the map screen back up there. There you go. You guys have an idea where all your teams are. And they're still coming in. We got a lot of them down in this southern area by Los Leones. So let's see what's going on. We got the French fry from Maine, Nepal, all the way to the south. We got the chefs going towards that eastern side. We still have the Golden Eagles coming out of Chumasera. The Infinity Reapers, they are all spread out all over Los Leones. Coming right up and in onto Team 16, Shim SG Zim. If you guys have an idea how to pronounce that, just let me know. Wrong button, guys. And let's see, Team 16, guys. Tell me how to say it. Looks like Havoc's coming right up and in onto Urza Esports, so we'll stay with them for just a second. Let's see if Havoc can see any of them from Urza. Not sure if he knows that Zayn is straight across. Shim XZ or SG. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Simplest. Yes, it is. Alright, so here they come. Havoc paying attention as they are coming right in across. And there goes Golden Eagles. Tourney K. So Havoc knows that he's got a full team coming across, but the rest of his team is coming up and onto him. The Extreme Slayers all right behind Havoc. So Havoc has freedom to get those shots across the top of these hilltops. Look at this. He knows where look at that there, like right there in front of him. But we do have Urza Vortex coming up right under Havoc. Might be trying to get some of those extra angles, information coming right up and in. Let's see, where is Vortex? What is he doing over here? Vortex, do you realize you're in a rough spot over here? They are shooting right above your head. Oh, and he does find Zayn. So now look at this. The Extreme Slayers are all spreading out and around. We got another fight going on. It does look like the Extreme Slayers are coming. Oh, Rip 7. Rip 7 is coming up behind Urza. Look at this. He's coming right up behind him to try to get that pinch squeeze, get that cross angle over onto Urza. Gonna have to push him up and over onto these ridge lines. Let me go ahead and fix the map for us, guys. Hello, Spidey. Hello. Are you in this? I haven't seen you yet. And this, I think, is the only fight that's going on right now. And look at this. Rip 7 coming right up and over. Zeus right there in front of him. In that smoke. Rip 7 may be living up to his name if he doesn't realize that there's one right behind him. He's got one right behind him. And there goes La Pedria. And Lopsy right there in the scope. There's Vortex. And there's one right there behind him. Coming right up behind him. We saw that. And Zeus is Rip 7. And now Urza Esports up to 4 eliminations. They should be able to get those reses off. Here is your team. Simplest. There you go. XG. Yeah, I just said it wrong. It's SG. I got it written down right. My mouse not working right. Simplest. Here's your team right here. I think that's why Team 16. Oh, XG. That's why I keep saying XG, because that's their that's their tag. That's what I've got. That's what's written down. That's what's written down. So I don't know. All right, let's see what's going on over here with Team Entities. They're coming right up and in over here onto the Golden Eagles NA over here at the Hacienda del Patron. Simplest, if there's an issue, just type it out in the chat and I'll try to read it. But that's what I have. Sure. Oh, problem. That last match, top fragger down to about half health, and now he knows the team entity is right there on that edge. Problem now down to about 20 HPs. They are trying to hide their vehicles inside the middle of Hacienda del Patron, but the team entity came up and around, putting a stop to that hide. So let's go. Let's see what's else. Oh, we got almost there in another fight with the shops. Let's get on over to a one day. I'm sorry, one day. So now the shops are down to just Zoro. Zoro trying to come right up and over, trying to get those shots, trying to get to his team, to cover his team, trying to hold off the push by, oh, there they go. So now G9 getting that right there, right in front of Zoro. Can Zoro see him? It does look like G9 is down on the other side of that ridge line. May not be able to get that fight going on. And ooh, what's happening right up and over here? Did I miss it? Saka up to 2 eliminations. I missed it, Saka. I saw it on the elim feed. I'm sorry. All right, so there you go. There's your team coming up on the other side. Oh, almost there, Simplest. I don't know how to pronounce your team name, but there they are. Let's get on over here to Alpha 4 Legend right here with the Infinity Reapers. The Infinity Reapers just going around the outside of almost there. So now let's get on over here, find out what's happening. I'll go ahead and put this map back up there. Almost there. And Wolf down. Oh, G9 as the shops come up right behind him. And Zoro does get that shot. We still have the Golden Eagles NA over here as well. So now let's see what else is happening. Let's get back over onto this side. G9 has been knocked. Wiz over here trying to hold off the push by Shim or Zeem or XIM. I'm not sure, guys. I'm not sure what this name is. So you gotta let me know, Simplest, if this is your team, because I'm really confused about the Shim XZSZ. See, let's go. 10 years right on top of almost there. And so the Extreme Slayers just got, I thought the Extreme Slayers were out. That was Shim. So Team Entity in a fight with Team Seal now. So let's see, where's that fight going on? I'll try to get on over there as well. Man, let's see. I think I just missed that fight, but we got a fight going on over in the Cruz de Valle area. We do have Urza Esports coming up on that backside. So now Team 16, XIM taken down and out by almost there, up to 10 eliminations, but they are in the blue. They do need to come on in. So let me go ahead and scroll on in just a little bit more. Looks like everybody else is pretty separated. Let me go ahead and get over here onto the Infinity Reapers. And Zayn holding off Starry from the Extra Fours. The Extra Fours coming right up and in on top of Urza Esports. And they are right up on top of this ridge line. Let's see what's going on with them. We're down to just Salty on the top of the ridge for the Extra Four. Extra Four, guys. So they're trying to get those shots across the way onto the Infinity Reapers. Let me go ahead and put that map screen back up there, give you guys an idea of where your teams are. No one else to the north or the south, so I'm just going to go ahead and put it like that, guys. Get that right on in there. Always on top, Spidey. Go training ground, 1 KD. But hey, Bozo. You be nice, Bozo. You be nice. Alright, so let's go. Let's see what else is happening on our map, guys. I do see Urza Esports still over here in another fight. Urza Esports up to 5 eliminations, but they are getting pushed up on by Mad. Ooh, Zeus. Zayn with that cross angle. Where were you? You were way over here, able to hold him off of Zeus. That is nice play, nice coverage by Zayn. Very, very, very nice. And we do have the Golden Eagles NA in front of them with the last match top fragger, not too far away from almost there as well. Let me go over and check on the last match top fragger. Jim SG is the team name of the tag. XG is just the first and the last letter of the team name in lowercase. Nothing is wrong with how it is. Just wanted to see if my team was still up. Alright, so is it Shim or is it Shim? Let me know how to pronounce it, please, Simplest, please. But it's Shim SG and their tag is XC, and I keep you know my brain. You know my brain can't handle all that. Alright, so let's see what's going on. It looks like we've got Urza Vortex creeping up behind the problem. So let's see what's going on with him. He does have almost there, all right in front of him. Wolf right below him. And here comes the rest of his team coming right up and in. You can see that they're coming in on the very busy side of this. We've got the Golden Eagles NA almost there, all right in here. We also have a couple of the other teams not too far away. Look at all the teams that we do have right over onto this side. Let me go ahead and put that map screen up, give you guys an idea of what's happening. I'll go ahead and scroll in as much as I can to keep these teams on your screen. Let me know if there's a team you want to check in on. And let's go. Let's see what's happening over here with the Alpha 4 Legend. Alpha 4 Legend does have Team Entity coming right up and in. Ha ha ha. Let's go. Alright, so let me check in on Nexus OP. He knows that he is right. He needs to get on in, and he's coming in between almost there. Golden Eagles and a Alpha 4 Legend. Look at this chaos that he's trying to get into zone. ICT does get found, gets some damage down to about half of his health. They are all trying to come in on this southwest edge, almost there, out in the blue. And we also have Team 24, Rest in Peace Academy, way over on that blue edge as well. Over towards the water treatment area. So keep an eye on that if that's the team you're trying to watch. So we still have Team Entity trying to push right up and in. It does look like Hope is coming up onto that backside. His Nexus has the coverage, trying to help his team push right up and in. Now Hope is on the push now, coming right up and in. No, Ace OP going down. So Hope still trying to push right up and in, trying to make sure that they don't get that elimination. Nexus coming right up and around with 2 eliminations, and Nike over here with the S12. Ooh, game right up and in, but Alpha 4 Legend goes down. And I'm not sure if Nexus is going to be able to get Nike picked back up, but it's just he and Hope now coming into these final stages. We are in stage 6. Let's go ahead and scroll on in. Find out what. Ooh, there goes the Golden Eagles NA going out to Urza Esports. Urza Esports up to 11 eliminations. They should be able to get Vortex and Zeus picked back up, but we do have Get Up 10 coming right up and in. Saka now across the way trying to get those shots over onto almost there. Wiz on that other side while we watch this from Saka's angle. Let me go ahead and scroll on in there. There we go. Saka still trying to watch and points up to 2 eliminations. Does get knocked. Hopefully we can get him picked back up. And look at this. Saka pointing out exactly where they are. But Saka does have to push up into Urza. Urza is in zone there. Right on that edge of zone. So we are down to the top 4 teams. We still have Get Up 10. We still have Urza Esports. We have Almost There and Team Entity. They are all trying to come right in onto all these ridges. We got all these ridge lines, the hill glitches. I think you guys can see all 4 of them. I think we're missing a team over here. We got, nope, there they are. So we do have it. Look at the Saka coming right up and in. I'm so sorry, Saka. I'm sorry, Saka. And Almost There, I think, are down and out. So now we are down to the last 6 players in this Miramar match. We have a trio for Urza Esports. We have a solo for Almost There. We have a duo for Team Entity. And look at this. We do have an off angle. It looks like Urza Zeus coming right up and around. We've got Hope and Entity right over onto this other side as well. Zeus is coming right up on top of them. So now we got, let's see, Nike going down and out, and I couldn't even click over fast enough, guys. That was a brutal ending. Urza Esports coming in first. Look at this. We've got 12, 14, 16, 17 eliminations coming inside with 10 placement points, 27 total points for Urza Esports. Coming in second, Team Entity with 5 eliminations. Coming in third, Almost There with 17 eliminations. Woo! These teams put up some big numbers this match. GG top 3. Here are the rest of your scores. 4 through 6, 7 through 9, 10 through 12, 13 through 15, 16 through 18, 19 through 21. Going all out. Urza Lofsy. 6 eliminations, 929 damage. And tonight, guys, it looks like this will be what our scores look like. LEG's all worried about it. I told you guys would be fine with it. So these are the scores going into Miramar. At least we'll have scores tonight, guys. So I will be right back with some new scores. Jumping with Urza Esports. Lofsy, 6 eliminations, 929 damage. Going into a rondo. Be right back. Mini map up in the upper right hand corner because we've got 2 teams right now on top of Urza trying to sniff out this third party, and it looks like Shu Young. No, it's not Shu Young. It was this guy over here, Laguini. I don't know how to say his name. I don't know how. Alright, so we still have a rage bait over onto this side too, right on top of Urza. They're trying to figure out where Urza is. I can see some nades coming out and through. Right on top of Urza, down and below, and it looks like we're getting ready to push up and in. We're gonna have a 4v3 fight, so I'm not sure if Ragebait knows that they are coming in onto this third or full 4-man team. So they did hear the third party, they did hear the fight, but I'm not sure if they think that there are less than a 4. So Urza, finding hum, and there goes the cornbread. And now CN, my grape, he's making jelly. Alright, let's see what's going on over here. It looks like we got the golden fire. The golden fire coming right up and in on the Thunder Beast. Thunder Beast in the longhouse. Now, come on. Gotta stay up here. Let me get some Hitman on the screen. Oh, no! Not the place to flip as a Hitman. Totally taking some, putting some damage down onto that as they got those 4 wheels up in the air. And so now let's go on over to the golden fire, see what's going on. Is Slaughter trying to get on out of there. Samu not gonna be able to get away from all that. Look at that, he's got the Thunder Beast straight across. Slaughter taking those shots in right across the way. And now we got Parasite with the silence in a fight as well. So let's figure out if we can find out where Parasite is in this fight. And let the best see. I do not see Parasite. I keep looking for them as Team 15, but they are not Team 15. Oh, they are right up and over here now. So let's see what's going on with, LG. LG is in this, so we'll go ahead and do side by side, get into this fight over here. We do have LG against Parasite. No, we got the silence coming right up and in now. And it looks like the silence went ahead and went around, so I'm going to go ahead and come on back, put that map back up on top. Alright guys, let's go. Let's see what else is happening. Let's go ahead and scroll on in just a little bit. Looks like we got the silence now coming up and in onto Team Entity. Pappy Sour going through some of that mud. You know how much mud's in this desert. Oh, Starry! Shu Young, you big bully over here. Down to up to 4 eliminations that I think he might have taken out. Underrated, but here comes the silence coming right up and in the Apadora Pape Sawa. Alright, so now Linguini right on over here. I don't know how to say his name, guys, so just hang in there with me. Apador gets found by Shu Young's nade, so now we're just down to Pappy Sour. He's got that nade coming right at you. Pappy Sour coming right out of it in, and he's able to get that elimination onto Linguini, and now it is just Shu Young and Pappy Sour. Pappy Sour throwing that nade right up and over. Pappy Sour going from TPP to FPP as fast as he can. And now Shu Young. Oh, Pappy Sour. He's so sour, up to 3 eliminations. But now the silence are down to just a solo. Alright, so now let's see what else I can find for us to peek in on. Because I'm feeling mighty picky. Let's go. Let's get that on over just a little bit, and down there you guys go. I think you should be able to see where your teams are. We still have 11 teams in this, so let's see. Let's get on over to Parasite, find out what's happening right on over here. 6-4 with the beautiful LG. This is LG's birthday party to Starry, so we gotta get some birthday, gotta get some LG onto the birthday stream as well. Alright, so 6 getting ready to take her on over to that zone, but we do have Team 7 right uphill, so let me see, where is Talia? Right on over here. Just watching him go on by, holding those shots because he is out in the blue. You don't want to take those shots, give away your position when you're in the blue. You want to watch where they rotate so you can kind of figure out where you want to go. But we do have Parasite. Tippa. Ooh, Tippa's in a rough spot. Look at all of this. Tippa's getting a lot of information. It is only stage 4, so he can let his team know where everyone is. And maybe his team can even wrap back around and come and get him. before he gets found over here by the Thunder Beast, because the Thunder Beast also trying to keep their eyes over across the country. Almost there. Ooh, somebody's finding Antho. And I just saw straight out Nepal getting an elimination on the Parasite somewhere. And where was straight out of Nepal? Let's get on over to Wolfie, see what Wolf is doing right on top of LEG and 6-4. 6-4-4-4. Let me go ahead and fix this map for us so the next time I put the map screen up, we're a little closer. There we go. Give you guys an idea where your teams are, because we're down to the top 10 teams now. Let me scroll that down just a little bit. There you go. I think that's pretty good. You can see that we are going into a donut zone. So donut zones, I like them personally because it's a lot less stressful trying to get into zone. But you never know. You never know. All right, so let's see. We do have Rain Esports Ghosty here. All ya boys. Let's see what's going on. And Hooks. Hooks is up to 4 eliminations, Ghosty. And he did have... Whoa. I told you I'm glitching, guys. Now he's driving like me. If you can't go forward, try reverse. And I can do neither. Alright, so it looks like he's going to come right up and over towards Charis, and I'm not sure what Charis is keeping an eye on. Maybe Team Entity, but I do see another team straight across as well. Urza is still right over here. So Rain Esports kind of pinched right between Urza and Team Entity. Look at Hooks paying attention to Team Entity, and a couple of them pay also. Oh, Team Entity also paying attention. And who is that running right on down? It is Charis. And let's see what Charis is doing on this ridge line over across the way. Pappy Sour is not too far away from all this, and now these teams do have to move on down. We've got another donut zone. Hello everyone and welcome back. You ready to see these scores? Almost there, coming in at first with 34 total points. Team Entity tied with Urza Esports and the Golden Eagles NA. Not only are these points only 5 away, but 3 of these teams are tied for points. This time we are going to be jumping with Urza Esports Lofsy. 6 eliminations, 929 damage as we head into our 3rd match of the Unholy Thursday Night Cash Scrims. Shout out to Unholy for sponsoring tonight's UC giveaway as well. All you gotta do is spread some love in the chat for Valentine's Day. LEG wants to see the chat lit up with love. Get your screenshot over to the Unholy Discord server and we'll get your name on tonight's Wheel of Names. Please, guys, hit the like for these teams, these players, Unholy Discord server, and me. We all truly appreciate your support getting us out into that algorithm so more of these players can be seen, more of these teams, more of these servers can get some extra love as well. So there's my spiel. We do have Urza Esports. I have the skins downloaded. I'm not sure why he's naked, but alright, so there we go. Our Rondo match. We got one solo flight path coming in from that northwest, going across the stadium test track in Neox factory and dumping off just to the north of Jadina City. So we're kind of far away from the temples, but I'm guessing the Neox factory is going to be insane. So we'll keep an eye on what's going on with that as we head on into the 3rd match of tonight. So let me scroll on in, find out what's going on at the very start. It looks like we've got several teams coming off. Extreme Slayers jumping with the Chefs. Ooh, that could be bad. That could be bad. We've got Rest in Peace Academy jumping on down with Made in Nepal down to Jautin. So let's see what's going on over here at the stadium. We do have Team Entity with Alpha 4 Legends. We got a couple of teams headed up to Bamboo. We have 3 teams headed over there. And look at what is happening over the test track, Neox Factory. So I'm going to go ahead and try to get a couple of these teams from the Neox Factory. We got Lofty, and somehow I ended up on Team 9, the Wranglers of Zenith. I'm not sure how I did that, but there it is. And we are now over here with several of the teams. So let's get on over. Let's check in on Parasite. Let's find out what is happening on here. Paris 6-4. 6-4, where you headed? Alright. So let me see what else is happening along over here with Chef King. And let's head on over to Hitman. Find out what's going on in the Neox Factory itself. See what we can see that is not working very well. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. Urza Esports taking down one of them from our IP. Rest in Peace Academy. So Chef's putting in some work across the way. Urza, let's check in on Lofty now. Lofty's still up here on top of it. So Lofty over on the other side as well. Let's go on down to Mad Esports. Find out what's going on as Mad Esports is coming up and around. We do have the Thunder Beast right on down below, but you can also see the Rest in Peace Academy right across on the other side. We also have a fight going. Ooh, here they come, Lofty. Lofty trying to get those shots. He has 2 snipers on this rooftop. And so Mad Esports over on the other side, still looking across the way. And let's see what's going on over here with 17 to 4. Ooh, so now we are down to just Vortex, and I believe Vortex did jump off, and he's going to be able to get some more recalls over here. Let's see what's happening with Pappy. As Pappy comes right up and in over here at the test track area. So the test track is more teams than we've got over onto the Neox Factory at this point. Let me go ahead and put this map back up there. Give you guys the map screen really quick to see if you guys can figure out where your teams have shuffled now. I still have not figured out the best way to be able to get these Alpha 4 Legend in that fight way over here at the stadium. And Team Entity headed north. So let me go ahead and put this back up here, get back into the screen. And it does look like Mad Esports having some issues down below, but we do have Pegasus. I have no idea where I got Pegasus. My mouth just doing its own thing over here. Pro League taking the shots from the control tower for the Wranglers of Zenith. I think he did get that knock. I looked away for 2 seconds and looked back, and there was a knock. So let's see, what else can I find for you? I think this is most of where the fight is over here in the test track. Everybody else is pretty separated. It looks like we may have a fight over here for Team 24. I'll go ahead and put that fight up there for you guys. This is Rest in Peace Department and the Infinity Reapers finishing that fight off. Let me see what else I can find. Looks like most of the early fights are starting to slow down just a little bit, guys. So put the map up there. So let me go ahead and scroll on out on that. We'll go back over here to the live screen and try to stay up of what is going on over here at the Neox Factory racetrack area. We still have several teams in here. Let's go on over to Team 17 inside the Neox Factory. This is for Belay Esports. I'm probably saying that wrong. Hello, Star. Okay. Hello, yes. Spread some love in the chat, guys, please. Let's check in on Leo. This is to Leo. Mad Esports to Leo, up to 2 eliminations. He's right across the way from Team 17, and we do have Mad Esports still pushing up on the other side as well. We got Impact on this side, trying to get those shots right out the window, and there goes Psycho down and out. But here comes Team 9, the Wranglers and Zenith coming right up and around. Does get a knock over onto the Abusers. Impact is trying to keep them off of his team. So now let's see if we can get that res back up, because 2 Leo is also coming right up and in, trying to get those shots. Doesn't get him down to about 1 HP. Leo in that FPP mode. Let's check in on the league. He is down to 1 HP, and now Tala is the last one still standing, trying to get those shots right on through the windows, and Impact is able to get League down and out, and Tala now needs to get on out of there to get their teammates picked back up. We do have another fight. Oh, I think that is it for that team. So now let's get on over. And that was, I believe, Mafia from above. So now I saw another fight going on. Where was that fight? I might have missed the other fight. Let's go on over here to Team 16. Simplest, your team coming right up and in. Shim coming in through Alpha 4 Legend, trying to get the squeeze play right on over onto him. So now we also have a fight with Get Up 10 right on over here. Let's see if we can keep up with this fight as well. See what's happening with them. Let's go. Are you in the fight on over here? Sokka getting an elimination over here. Looks like Sokka's gonna get picked up to go, but we do have Team 20 not that far away, the Tiny Warriors with the big gun. Ooh, what a shot from Alpha 4 Legend 10-year, trying to come up right behind Alpha 4 Legend. He does have the angle across the way, and he might be able to get his teammate picked back up, because it looks like Lix is right over on this side, but Lix is getting pushed up on by ha. So let's go. Let me go ahead and put that map back up there, give you guys an idea where we're headed. Most of this map and most of the players are on this side by side, but I'll put the map screen up there, give you guys a better idea of where your teams are, because we still have 18 teams, 63 players in here. And look at this. Lix knows that haha is coming up and around. Havoc in a fight with Mate in Nepal. Where is this fight going off now? Oh, way over here. So let's find out what's happening on the side-by-side one more time. Try to get as many of these fights as possible. And let's see. Havoc coming on down. And looks like I missed what happened here. It does look like Sin International is going up and around. We still have this fight right over here on the one side. We still have a couple of fights going on in the Neox factory as well. So let's see what's happening right on over here. It looked like they were coming up onto the other side in that fight. Get off. Thank you. Lapadria coming right up and in with this nade up onto Team 11, Mate in Nepal. And now Havoc is up to 2 eliminations, getting some more loot, but now they are in the blue. And now let's head on over to that eastern side of the zone, because the eastern side is getting lit up over here. Let's go on over here and check in on what's happening with Team 20, the Tiny Warriors. Oh, Tiny Warriors coming right up and through. Get up, 10. So now let's see what's going on. Sokka able to get that vehicle spray as they went driving on by. You can see that the Tiny Warriors are are just leaving in that mini map. You can see that they are to the east of them and in front of them. Is all 4 of them for Get Up 10 are still in this. Alright, so that has been separated out. We are still going to the north. You can see that we still have a lot of this wall and beyond. So let's see where we end up. We may end up way to the north this time. We hardly ever come all the way up over here. Let's check in on Team Entity as they are right across from Urza Esports. Urza Esports was the last week winners, and the Invincible Zombies coming up onto the other side of Team Entity. ASOP able to get that knock as the Invincible Zombies came right up and over. We did lose hope, but not our last hope. So let's go. Let's see what's going on with the Invincible Zombies as ASOP comes right up and finds where oh no. One of them from Get Up 10 does get run over. Sokka, Bob, they're going down to the Tiny Warriors. Got the fight going across the way. ASOP getting found, trying to stay onto that. So let's see. I think the Tiny Warriors still in this fight over here with the Get Up 10. Let's see what's going on over here. Sokka is knocked, so we're down to just points. May be able to get that res off. Entity does get knocked. Nexus OP over here on this side, trying to get those shots up on the Burns. Burns getting Nexus OP down to about 5 HP. We still have them all crushing. We are going all the way up to Rayan. So we do have that zone. Let me go ahead and put the map up there, give you guys an idea of where your teams might be. Good luck finding them, because I can never find them. Alright, there you go. So Nexus does see another team coming up and around onto the western side. That is Sin International also coming right up. Looks like Nike from above. Nexus OP needs to get on out of there, because he does have Sin International coming up behind him. And Sin International, oh, Zeno finding Nike right when we clicked on over onto him. So now we do have Ace and it looks like they're all coming back. They're coming back on the plane. They were able to get that recall before the recall went out. And Get Up 10 still in this fight over here. Let's see what's going on with Get Up 10. We did lose Bob. And there goes the 4 sexy frogs out too. That was the Thunder Beast, but the 4 sexy frog problem does get taken down and out. So let's see what's going on with the extreme players. The Sin International coming right up and in onto them on this very northern edge of Aranda. We're in the far northern side. Look at the colors of the trees. Our trees went from Sakura to the oak tree colors. So now, not very often I've been to this edge of the world. That's no lie. The extreme slayers are way up here outside to the north of Rayan, but we're coming over to that southwest of Rayan. Alright, we still have a lot of fights going on over here between the Extreme Slayers and Team 17 across the way for Ballet Esports. So now, let's see, right across from them, I do see that most of the Extreme Slayers are right here on top of them, but they do need to move on into zones. So let's see what else I can see. We do also have Team Entity and Jat from hello LEGOP. We do have Jat from the Tiny Warriors coming up and in on top of all of this. All of these teams are right here in front of them. They're going to be coming. Oh, he just saw just saw the 17, the 4 Valet Esports, and his team coming right on back with him. And oh, Mafia was able to get that elimination, or get that knock, but he also gets knocked. We got Thomas Shelby. Let's go. He's coming right up and in over onto Entity. Team Entity right on down below. I see Nexus right there. I think Nexus may be taking those shots right on over on top of him. Look at that. Nexus against that wall. We could see him over onto this bridge, and they're getting ready to come across the bridge into Thunder Beast, and almost there. Thunder Beast and almost there also in this fight. Where Thunder Beast, I'm sorry, Thunder Beast, I missed it. Alright, so G9 coming right up and in on top of the two teams coming in from that blue. We got Team Entity and the Tiny Warriors. Tiny Warriors coming in from behind Team Entity. Ace OP, look at this. Ace OP is coming straight at him. Nexus OP across the way, paying attention, trying to get those shots over onto almost there. Let me fix this map for you guys, because I have been forgetting it. There you go. And here comes all the emergency covers to watch their back as they're in this fight in 7 but 11 at the top of the hill, trying to get those shots down onto get up 10, trying to get up behind almost there. I got Saka right on over here. Saka! That was Mag. Mag was able to get that knock over onto him with that nade. Saka just missing that nade. Here comes another nade over onto G9. Saka throwing that nade right up and over towards G9. And so now 7 but 11 going out and get up 10. Up to 9 eliminations, but we are down to just a duo, and we do have quite a bit of real estate to get on through. We also have Urza coming up behind the Invincible Army. Zombies right over here on top of the Extreme Slayers. So let's see what else is happening. Let's see if we can get over, and we got the 2 fights going on. Let's go side by side to try to get as much of these fights as possible. Saka trying to get the shots over onto Team 11 made in Nepal. And over here we got the Extreme Slayers trying to get the shots over onto... Oh, Havoc was up to 5 eliminations. The Extreme Slayers over onto the Invincible Zombies. Invincible Zombies, I think, are down to just a solo player over here. Let me see if I can find them. No, but we do have Urza Esports coming right up in behind the Extreme Slayers, and there goes Saka. Now we do have the fight over here between the Extreme Slayers and Urza Esports, both side by side. You can see that no, you can't, but the Urza Esports up to 9 eliminations. We got Vortex, my mutant grape over here, taking those shots across onto the Extreme Slayers. Let's see what's going on. As we got Rip 7 also trying to get those shots over onto Urza Esports. The rest of the map, pretty crazy. You can see what is going on in that mini map right up above. Para 6-4. Alright, let me see if we can see anything from above. We might still be too far out. Maybe not. We got Urza Esports right on top of the Extreme Slayers, and then we do have Shim SG coming in from the eastern side, dropping, looks like Extreme Slayers dropping those emergency cover flares. And then we also have Team 17 for Valet Esports and Entity Esports all right on in. There are your final 6 teams, and that is most of your zone right here. You can also see that we've got one solo player from Made Nepal. Nexus OP coming right up and in on the frag. Frag took them both out. No, it was not Frag. It was Psycho from all the way across the way getting those sprays. Where is Psycho? Psycho down in this dip, guys. So now let's go ahead and scroll on up, see if we can get some more sky view. We do have Shim SG coming right up and in. We still have 5 teams. We still have the 4 Belay Esports, Extreme Slayers, Urza Esports, and Shim. Let's see, we still have the solo from Made Nepal as well, but he does have to move pretty far to get over into zone. Zone is way over here on top of, let's see, there they are, right there, right down below. That is, and it looks like the Extreme Slayers still trying to come right up and in. The Extreme Slayers down to just a solo now. Rip 7 is pinched now between Shim right there in front of him. You see them running. And we do have Urza Esports coming in right behind him. So now here comes Urza on that push, coming right up and into Shim. Shim Esports. Shim SG. Sorry, guys. I keep messing up their name. Don't come at me. Don't come at me. Simplest. So now we are down to the final 2. So we've got Zayn up to 5 eliminations, and we're down to just Shelby over here. Let's see what's going on with Shelby. Shelby trying to get those shots straight across. Shelby going down, so now it is just up to Psycho. Psycho is the last one still standing, so let's check over onto Zayn. Zayn coming right up and in on top of Psycho. Zayn trying to get that heal off Psycho right there. It looked like that was a nade coming up and over onto Psycho. Psycho still right there in front of Zayn. Zayn popping out and around on that tree. Last week's winners coming in first in this rondo match was 17 eliminations, 10 placement points, 27 total points for Urza Esports. Coming in second, the 4 Belay Esports. They've got 8 eliminations made in Nepal. Coming in third with 8 eliminations also. GG top 3. Here are the rest of your scores: 4 through 6, 7 through 9, 10 through 12, 13 through 15, 16 through 18, 19 through 21. Going all out, Urza Zayn, 7 eliminations, 1,118 damage. So we'll be jumping with Urza Zayn when we come right back for tonight's final match. We will have some scores for you. Don't forget to get your shout out to love in the chat. Get your screenshot over to the Unholy Discord server so that we can get your name on tonight's Wheel of Names. We will be doing that right after tonight's final match coming right up. Be right back. Well, we also have almost there in a fight in zone. Wolf over here. Down to just Wolf and AL boy. So now let's go. Let me go ahead and zoom this in again. Make sure we are ready for it when we have time. It looks like Wolf getting those nades right up and over into almost there. It is a 1v4 right now as the Wolf's teammate G969 over here down to 2, down and out. Wolf down to 5 HP, trying to get those shots right out of the blue, but gets shot in the back by almost there. And now we're back over here on to Vortex. So now let's see what else is happening, guys. Everybody right up here in this northwest edge. So we've also Gujarat Lions. I'm not sure who they just took out over there. I think that might have been Team 16. It was so fast I missed it, but Shub up to 3 eliminations, and we do have Parasite not too far away as well. I'm not sure how the Gujarat Lions are going to be able to get into zone at this point, but they do have a nice tasty barbecue if you brought your marshmallows and chocolate. Alright, let's go. It looks like, ooh, Rain Esports and that massive wraparound coming right up and in over onto, and I couldn't get him clicked on fast enough, right on into 11. 11 is over here, and look at that. Oh, hooks with that great shot straight across, and now they're gonna come up and around right on top of almost there. Oh, and he gets shot right on out of that, and there goes Charis. Oh, right on out. Now here comes Urza Esports, and right up and in onto Parasite. There goes LAG and maybe Starry too, and I didn't see who was in that shack, but we still have 3 teams in this. We have Team Entity, Urza Esports, and almost there. No one in zone. No one in this zone. So look at this. They are all just right on that outside edge. Let me see if I can go ahead and get some sky view of what is going on, because it is wide open space. There is nothing in this space out here, and there's not even a tractor in this zone. No trees. Let me show you what they're gonna have to deal with. The smokes are already starting to come on out, and the zone, you see those 3 little bushes right there in that center? That is center zone, guys. And ooh, the mortar! We got mortars in here. Ooh, I saw that. We got Urza Esports, and I think it was him with the mortar. Let's see. Do you have any more mortar? Nope, it's not him. Was that Zayn? Oh, it's Vortex. It's my grape. My grape over here with it. Let's go. So now let's see what's going on with the rest of them, as they're all trying to get right up and in onto all of this. And Zayn, let's see, we got Zeus. Who is doing the mortar? I can hear the mortar. It was my grape. Alright, so Vortex trying to get the mortar right up and over onto almost there. And Zayn does get knocked in all of this. So now they are still trying to work on in. We are down to the top 10 teams. We still have, oh, there goes Wolf for almost there. So 11, oh, there they go, out to Team Entity from across the way. So now it is Urza versus Team Entity, and here comes the rotation. The great coming out and around, trying to get some of that loot from across the way. But it is in such a sight line from Team Entity that they may not enjoy that tasty loot. So now let's go ahead and scroll on back just a little bit. There you go, guys. All right, let's go across the way and check in on what is happening with Team Entity. Go over here to Ace OP right here behind this car, trying to get those shots, and you have to come on into zone. Ace just barely getting out of that in time, and Urza Esports coming in first. Let's get that off of there. There we go. We're gonna go ahead and switch over there, and let's see what's happening with that other side. See where the rest of the teams. Oh, the smokes! We got a bunch of teams over here as well. So now let's see what's happening. We're over here with Rage Bait. Let me see What is going on over here? Who do we have over here? We have the first match top fragger over there, so we'll keep an eye on both of these teams. We got the racetrack Neox Factory on the one side, and I don't remember where we were. Is that Mayron over onto the other side, and we do have several teams on both of these. So let's see, let's check in on Urza right across. Let's check in on Wolf right at the top, keeping an eye. Oh, he's got the Thunder Beast straight across from him. Look at that right in front of him. It is brick by brick, and look, we got Shu Young pushing right up and in. Oh, I'm sorry, Shu, I'm sorry. So now 22 coming up and around, taking down brick by brick. We won't say that. We won't say that on screen because I'll start singing it. Easy come, easy go. Alright, so now let's see what else is going on. Antho's still up there at the top. Let's check in on what Antho is keeping an eye on. He's watching Urza right across the way. Luxury is still, I think he is still right on over here. Let's see who's the top fragger over here, because we've got Wranglers of Zenith, Burn in Silence, the Fearless 4, underrated. Let's get Starry on the screen. The birthday boy pushing right up and over. Oh, Starry, I'm so sorry. Hey, sorry, Starry. All right, we got the Starry number 2. All right, Urza Zeus, I see you at the top. What are you keeping an eye on? We still have the Hitman right on down below as well. Let's see what's happening onto this side. What is he doing? It looks like we're going to be able to get the birthday boy picked back up. And let's go on over to Saka. Saka, you have to be in the middle of it all, don't you, Saka? Alright, so let's see what's going on. I do think that the Hitman's going to be seen by Straight Out of Nepal. Look at that, Straight Out of Nepal was across the way, but I don't know where Wolf is. I don't see him over here anymore, so maybe he got found. I'm doing well. How about you? And no bigger fan. Hello everyone, and welcome back to match number 4 of the Unholy Thursday Night Cash Scrims. We're still waiting on the scores, guys, but we only have a few minutes left to get your love into the chat. Get your screenshot over to the green giveaway channel in the Unholy Discord server. Here are the scores right on time. GG Pancake. Urza Esports still in first place with 56 total points. Almost there in second with 49. Team Entity and the Golden Eagles NA both tied at 37. But Urza Esports with those back-to-back chicken dinners, that's 20 extra points just right there. So let's see what's going to happen when we head into tonight's final match. So you can see that we still have somebody up in slot 1. We're missing Team 7 completely. And Team 21. We got a couple of players missing. It does look like they're still popping on in there. I'll go ahead and leave that up there just for a second more so you guys can see what is happening. Zeus. WLEG. Yes, WLEG. She is shouting out in the chat. Like the stream, help these teams, these players get some recognition, help us all get pushed out into the algorithm of YouTube. And this time we are jumping with Urza Zayn, 7 eliminations, 1,118 damage. Urza Zayn, oh fire, I think that's the highest that we've seen the damage tonight. For these fraggers, these MVPs. There you go. He's on our screen. Getting some screen time love, and look at the vehicles dropping from the sky. Ooh. Darpan, good luck. I see you, love. Get the love in the chat, guys. You only have a few more minutes before they shut down the giveaway channel so that they can get all the names together. We will be doing the wheel of names right after this match, and you guys know that these sweaty beasts rarely get past zone 5 or zone 6. We rarely ever make it to the final zone. So let's get this map screen up there. Last time tonight, the flight path coming in just from the southern side of Primorsk, going across the top of Ferry Pier, Pachinki school area, just to that western side of Yasnaya, and dumping off at Stauber, so just to that northeast side of Stauber. So there you go. Let me see what's going on my map. Let me scroll on in just a little bit, see what's happening as we're coming across. It does look like we've got Team 16, the Shim SGs going on over towards Primorsk. We've got almost there towards Ferry Pier. We've got the Infinity Reapers jumping with the Golden Eagles down onto a military base. You can see that they're not that far away from each other. They may be headed down even towards the end of the bridge to try to get these vehicles over here, so we got to keep an eye on that. Let me scroll on out just a little bit. This Gaka area getting kind of filled too. We got Parasite over there with Sin International and the other duo from almost there. So the duos are really separated out around this quarry. And let's see what else is happening. Urzazayan is off the plane. He is jumping solo, so they're headed over towards this shelter area. An entity already in a fight. Oh, look at what is happening over here in Pachinki. So Pachinki, we got Parasite, Havoc. Whoa, what are you doing over here? You getting in the middle of all this, and we also have Get Up 10, Alpha 4, Legend, the Tiny Warriors over here. Let me check in on soccer. Let's get this up and going. We have Mad Esports in the fight, and you can see that our first zone is all the way down to that southwest edge. Very typical zone. Quick shift over to the military base. We've seen that before. We also have a fight going on over here in the school apartments. So we've got one from Team 4, the Extra 4s, the Thunder Beast, Mad Esports, and Team 7, Team 4 Relay Esports. So they are all out of zone though. So let's see what else is happening. The Infinity Reaper's right on over here. He may be in some trouble over here in the military base. He is a solo. That is so loud in my ears. He does have them all coming right up and in onto him. And let's go. Look at this. Bob up to 4 eliminations. And it looks like Thunder Beast maybe they did. They won school apartments, but they do have another team straight across over at the school. That is Team 17 for Relay. So let's see what else is going on. I think that is about it. We'll come on back down over here. Keep an eye on Trippy, because Trippy's the only one in the military base. So let's see what else is happening. We do have Get Up 10 coming right up and in onto all of this, but the Extreme Slayers Winter, I just saw him get an elimination, but now he's coming up over towards Get Up 10. These are the last two teams over here in Pachinki, and I do hear them coming out and around. We got Saka up on the roof. We got La Padrilla does find 010, or does find points. I don't know why I keep wanting to call him 0 points. Looks like Trippy's going to get on out of there. Let me go ahead and put this map back up here really quickly while Pachinki is quiet for a moment. Sokka getting all this information. We do lose 10. Look at this. Sokka trying to get those shots over onto Havoc's head. And so now the Extreme Slayers know that they do have another team over here. And the Extreme Slayers are coming up and in. And I feel like one of them might have gotten knocked. Sokka with this crazy angle over onto the Extreme Slayers. And now we do have another fight right on over here. Team Entity in a fight as well. So let me get this fight going on as we've got almost there coming up and around. Bob goes down. Sokka throwing those nades right up and through onto the Extreme Slayers. The Extreme Slayers coming in onto both sides. And we got Mag across the way taking those shots. Sokka down to about half health as he's coming right up and on this side. Mag goes down. Sokka is the last one still standing for get up 10. He's trying to make sure that they don't come into these different angles. Over on your right side, we do have the fight between Ace OP as here comes up the stairs. Look at this, right on the outside of that window. Woo! Sokka's able to get one of them. Winter is down. Sokka, don't stop there. Don't stop there. I think Sokka might have lagged out just a second. Oh, the jump shot. The jump shot from, who was it that got you? Rip 7. Alright, let me see what else is going on. Let me get this map screen up there for you guys so you can figure out where your teams still are. And let me find out. The Thunder Beast are in a fight. Look at this. We still have all these fights going on over here at the school. So we do have more teams coming right up and in. Here comes Team Seal. Team Seal, the tryout, pushing right up and in onto Thunder Beast. Oh, Thunder Beast getting found by in that corner. So now Prince coming right out and around trying to get the shots, but the coverage from Thunder Beast, and now Wanted is the last one still standing. Shu Young running over Nahan. So we've got some chaos going off. Let's see if we can find where the fight is right on down here. Now it did not click on. There goes all four of them from the Infinity Reapers. Just missed it. I saw it on the elimination feed a little too late. And look at this. Mafia up to 5 eliminations. They have 8 total, but we still have Team 17 pushing across from that school area. Team 17, the Vallejo Esports. So let's see what else is going on. Let me see. You guys know that we do not last very long. Shu Young coming right up and in onto Maid in Nepal on this bridge camp over onto the other side. That nade coming in onto Mafia. Mafia seeing that nade coming right on through. That was a sticky bomb. And oh, he's jumping right out of that window, right onto Mafia. Mafia getting pinched now. But he does have the back coverage by Faith. Faith right on the other side, keeping those windows out. And it looks like Shu Young and 27 made it across that bridge cramp right on down below. Mafia coming out, winning his ones, and now here comes Pepe. Ooh, Pepe, let's go. So now Mafia getting that heel off, but Pepe right on that backside. Mafia trying to get those shots, trying to get those cheeky peek angles and jump shot, and Mafia! Hot. Jeez, Mafia. Alright, so we're still pushing over onto this other side. Let me get on over and find out what has happened with Parasite, and almost there. Para 6-0. Para 6-4 taking those shots. I'm sorry, Para 6-4. Big Van 6. I'm sorry. There goes Parasite out to almost there. Up to 7 eliminations now. So now let's see what else is happening across the way. It looks like we've got the Golden Eagles in another fight coming right up and in. Let me check in on what is happening. And I think I lost my Zhu Young. I did. So now Parasite, the Golden Eagles NA down to just the 4 Sexy Frogs Problem and the Golden Eagles NA Zendry. But we do have Urza Esports right up in front of them. And we are still coming across to this very southwest edge of the mainland. We do have Primoris, Ferry Pier, and the quarry all right in here. And I think that we are just about, let's see, I can't quite scroll on. Oh, Zendry gets sprayed out of the car, so now we're down to 4 Sexy Frogs Problem with their nade in hand. Look at that, the Problem has 375 ammo in his M4. Oh, Problem, I'm sorry. So all 4 of them from Urza Esports coming on in. A Vortex, my Mutant Grape, up to 2 eliminations. Zayn and Lofsy also with eliminations. Lofsy, one of tonight's top fraggers. MVP, and we still have Rest in Peace Academy coming right up and in. Where's this fight going off? Let's get on over here and find out what happened. Frag 911 just got a knock in. Let's see. We are over here at the quarry, still trying to get those shots for Made in Nepal. We got chicken and fries. Too high, did not make it to the flight, guys. He is not here. Let's check in on Sin International. Migsy trying to get those tire pops, and he is a solo. Ooh, and he gets found by the McChicken from across the way. Let's check in on McChicken. Bark. As he is coming right up and in on top of Migsy. Still trying to get that elimination. Alright, let me check in on this map. Can we get off of that yet? No, we still have Urza Esports. Ooh, big fight over here on the other side for Urza Esports and the Extreme Slayers. So let's see what's happening over here on the A-Hill of Pachinko. Ooh, Zayn came right up and over that background. We did lose one from Urza Esports. Let's see what's going on with La Padria. Coming right up in, oh, Vortex taking him out, and now it's just down to Havoc. Whoa, coming right up and in, trying to get those shots onto Zayn, and now it is Vortex across the way. And let's see what's gonna happen side by side. We do have a Rip 7 knocked, and Vortex is the last one still standing. Still trying to come up in Havoc taking my Mutant Grape right on out of his buggy. So now there is your zone. There we go. We do have the Extreme Slayers up to 12 eliminations, and we still have 20 seconds left in Zone 2. We only have 8 teams left. You can see Thunder Beast coming up and around the edge of Pachinko. They are so hot over coming out of the school apartments. And let's see what else. What else can I show you? Because we did our zone. Our zone is still going to that southwest side. So we are going down to Primoris, and we do have. Ooh, thank you for the super chat, Zaza. Zaza, I like it. Thank you so much. Alright, so now let's get back onto this. Right when I was talking about the Thunder Beast, Roxy! Hi, how are you, Roxy? Alright, so now we do have Simplest, his team right on over here with Made in Nepal, Frag 911 right here in 10 year, trying to get those shots across the way. Ace Zoom was able to get a knock from the other side of this, and now here they come. Zoomy trying to get up and around, trying to find those french fries. He knows that there's a french fry right above him, and we also have Almost There coming up and in, as well as the Invincible Zombies. They are all coming right up and in. Zoom just seeing the side of the french fries, the french fry going across. Zoom is getting shot at, so now, oh no, he gets knocked right on over here. Licks on the other side, trying to get those shots, and they are up on this ridge line. Very difficult to hold onto this ridge line. Let me go ahead and scroll on in just a little bit more. We still have the Thunder Beast coming on in along this way, but Zoom is up to 2 eliminations as he does get across the way to get over with his teammate, the Invincible Army, or the Invincible Zombies, taking those shots. Does get Zoom and knocked, so now they gotta get him picked back up, and that was cracked right on over here, but Almost There coming right up and behind the Invincible Zombies. And I think I just saw Havoc. Whoa, just to the west, or to the east of all of this. We are going all the way across to this western edge. LEGOP with the $10 super chat. I love you too so much, LEG. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And look at this crack coming in right on top of the roof, thinking he is Santa Claus, getting ready to deliver some grenade packages right over onto G9. Havoc, whoa, does come up onto the other side, and here he comes right on down and into Crack's gun. So now, let's see, can we get him picked back up, guys? Let's go and find out what is happening with Almost There, the Extreme Slayers, and the Invincible Zombies all right in on top of each other. So let's see. Almost There inside that one building. We got a 3v2v2 over here. We do have the Almost There. Let's see what's going on. Havoc, whoa, coming right up and in onto it. Havoc does get knocked, so now let's see what's going on with. We also have, let's see, 7 but 11 at the top, trying to get those shots. He does get the shot down, and we still have Crack coming right up and in onto. Let's see, did we lose the Extreme Slayers? We have another team coming up and around on this other side as well. And we've got 7 but 11 getting ready to throw this nade right out and in on top of Crack. Ooh, 7 but 11 finding Crack, and now it's just down to Burns. Burns trying to get 7 but 11, or getting Crack picked back up, but 7 but 11 getting ready to throw that nade right in the shack, and there's the nade. 7 but 11. Ooh, up to 6 eliminations. What a play. But now 7 but 11 does have another team. The Rest in Peace Academy coming right up and in on top of them. You can see that here they come. And 7 but 11 with another nade, getting ready to throw it on down those stairs. 7 but 11 trying to get out of that molly as they're coming up and through. And I did not mean to have that on the same screen. Sorry, guys. Let's see. We got a couple of them throwing nades right up and in. We got Fake on the outside, 7 but 11 trying to get healed back up And Mercy on the outside as well. Fake still trying to get those shots right up and in. Going under the Santa Claus car by Havoc Woe himself. And this nade could come right up and in. 7 but 11 staying out of that molly. And if you look up, here comes another team coming. Ooh! 7 but 11 does get another one knocked, and here comes another nade. He still has nades to go. He's got 2 more nades and 1 more nade, and he is still throwing those nades into the smoke, trying to get those knocks onto him. As here comes another team. Another team right up and in over onto this 7 but 11, trying to hold the top of these stairs, but fake trying to hold up the push, and here he comes right up and in. Oh, he does get a knock, but now here comes Licks coming right up and in from Shim SG, throwing those nades. This is the parking lot. If it is value motors right here. Oh, we have too many on here, so let's get on over to Thunder Beast. Thunder Beast, let's see what's going on over here. Let's get Mafia on the screen. We saw Mafia do some chaos. We did. And let's get Zoomy. There we go. So now we are down to the final 2 teams. We made it into stage 5, but we only have 1 minute left. You can see on the mini map. No, you can't see on the mini map. Let me go ahead and show you the mini map. They are right here on top of each other. So now let us see what these 2 fraggers can do. Zoom up to 6 elimination, and Mafia up to 6 eliminations. You guys gotta let me know in the chat who will find who. Ooh, no, so now Faith is the last one still standing. Oh, there you have it. Shim SG coming in for Zoom up to 7 eliminations out of 8. Coming in second, the Thunder Beast. That was 10 eliminations, and what chaos over at the school apartments. They were popping off. GG's coming in third. The Rest in Peace department with 1 elimination. GG top 3. Here are the rest of your scores. 4 through 6. 7 through 9. 10 through 12. 13 through 15. 16 through 18. 19 through 21, going all out. Extreme Slayer, Havoc, whoa! 7 eliminations, 974 damage. Please hit the like, guys. I will be right back with the Wheel of Names and tonight's final unofficial live scores. I will be right back. No, I'm a big fan. Alright, so now let's see what's... Oh, Saka! Let's go over to Chucky. Chucky coming in clutch over onto this side. Finding Starry. Chucky, that's the birthday boy. Shu Young. Shu Young was able to get him taken down and out of that car. And let's see what else is going across over here. And we are starting to spread out a little bit. Got some teams now, not quite so many on top of each other. We still have Urza right on top of Thunder Beast. Thunder Beast right on down below them. So let's see what is going on with Thunder Beast. Thunder Beast doing just fine over here. We still have Urza coming on in. Where is the Grape? Hello, Grape. And Zayn right in on top of all this as well. And there go Oh, there's so much gas. We're just ending up everywhere. Let me check you now. Is up to an elimination right on over here. And it sounds like Zayn may be getting pulled up on over across the way by the Golden Eagles NA. I see them coming up. Oh, he's gonna try to get that nade right up and over. Look at Zayn just trying to find him. And I think that is... Oh, I couldn't even get... Click onto him. Oh, Hitman! Oh, Zayn! Oh, Zayn, I'm so sorry I caught that. I'm sorry, Zayn. I'm sorry. Alright, so Hitman right on down below you, but then you do have Zeus straight across from you. And so now let me go on over here and see what's happening. We still have the Fearless 4 coming right up and in. Let's go back over to Luxury. It looks like Luxury started getting some eliminations onto that side as well. And to be announced is in a fight. There goes... Ooh, Claus just got naded. LP got naded. Oh, Salty taken down. So we got fights everywhere. Where is this fight going on? We got the Infinity Reapers with almost there. Where is the fight with to be announced? Where did they end up, guys? Where are they? To be announced right across the way with a Nexus Alliance jamming boy. He's down to the solo. Let's see what is going on with Salty and Blaze. Salty is the last one still standing, and now here he comes out and about trying to get those shots over on the Nexus Alliance, but he's on fire. Jamming boy is able to get that knock on the to be announced. So let's get back over here now into Team Entity. Urza coming right up and in onto the Hitman. We gotta get the Hitman picked back up. Hurry, because we do have Urza pushing right up and in. Where is... No, you are not close enough. 12 trying to get him picked back up. And where is Antho? Antho right across the way. Do we know? Happy birthday, Green. Do we see? Alright, so now let's see what's going on. And Antho taking those shots. And we still have Team 10 right on in there. Team Entity right with that nade. Oh, he's able to get the Hitman with that shotty. And so now they're on the outside. Do easy, she's telling you. No, it looks like the Fearless 4 taking over and clearing out Mara. So now let's get on over to the Nexus Alliances. The Silence are coming right up and in onto them. We just watched Jemin taking those shots over onto to be announced. And so now what else is happening? We are down in this fight. So let's get over onto this fight. Let me check in on Empathor. And we're coming back on over. We're going to go ahead and check in on this Chaos. Try to get this map screen up there for you guys. That's the best I can do to try to get all of your fights, because you guys do have to fight all at the same time. You guys cannot take ticket. I keep telling you, wait your turn, be patient, take a ticket, but no. So what is going on here? It looks like the Golden Fire now coming right up and in onto the Fearless 4. Look at this. Slaughter trying to get those shots straight across onto the Fearless 4 over at this recall station. But these teams are outside of zone. They still need to get on into zone. And let me see. It looks like we've got several teams still way out in the zone. The Thunder Beast, Urza Esports, way out in the blue. And then we've got several teams that are still coming in from the edge of zone. So let's see. Looks like Slaughter just coming right on through. So how are you doing across the way? I see you. Look at Luxury. Luxury is up to 5 eliminations. donations now. How about trying to get those sight lines blocked with those smokes? And let me check in on Luxury. Luxury still coming up and over, wrapping around on his feet. Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Wheel of Names. I'm still waiting on the scores, but hopefully the scores will be ready. 7 but 11, much bigger fan. Thank you. Shout out to each and every one of you 78 people that are on the Wheel of Names tonight. Please don't forget to hit the like for these teams, these players, the Unholy Discord server, and me. But here we go. Shuffle number 1, shuffle number 2, shuffle number 3. And good luck, everyone. Here we go. Some UC coming to somebody. Somebody wants Lucifer. 7, 8, 4, 2, 5, 0. Step on down, or whatever they said. Come on down. Just open a ticket over in the Unholy Discord server. Tell them that you won tonight's UC giveaway. Para 6 vote. Yeah, I was waiting for it too. Where are we on this wheel? I'm still waiting on the names, guys. There's Simplest. I see you, Simplest. Let's see. Sure. Hello, Sure. Starry. Where am I? I'm sure I'm probably over onto this side. I'm just about... Oh, Ellie G, you and I are right next to each other. We are all the way down at the bottom of this. Here they go. Here are your scores. They are unofficial. These teams, these players do have a chance to dispute these scores. So the unofficial, but here they go. Almost there. 64 total points. Urza Esports, 61 total points. Team Entity coming in third with 43. There are tonight's scores. Ooh, these were some sweaty matches. And as you guys already know, I absolutely love trying to catch all these fights. Thank you, everyone, for coming out and supporting these teams, these players. These players have so much skill. It is so exciting to watch them. The Unholy Discord server and me, we all truly appreciate your support. Have a great night. Happy Valentine's Day. It was amazing seeing all the love in the chat. 78 love. I love it. Have a great weekend, guys. I love you. Good night.